Hello, I'm Stephanie Ashenden with KTV. I'm a fourth year forensic biology student and I had the amazing chance to go and live and work in Thailand. Now I want to be able to give people my experiences, as a lot of people get really nervous when they go abroad, especially for such a long time. But really there's nothing to worry about. So hopefully after this episode you'll be able to know how to avoid culture shock.
Cool.
It goes without saying that you have to be really respectful when you go anywhere. You should be anyway. But in Asia, respect is really, really important. And it's particularly seen in their language. So, a really good example of this is using formal speech or impolite speech. An English equivalent that I can give you an example is, you would probably say to your teacher, "Hello, how are you?" But to a friend, you might be like, "Yo, what's up?" Probably not. But it's important to remember. An equivalent in Japanese that I can give you is "O genki desu ka?" and "genki." Both mean "how are you?" but "O genki desu ka?" is more polite than "genki." Another really important factor, and it's sometimes something that really puts people off when they first experience it. I remember the first time I experienced it, I felt a little nervous. But in a lot of Asian languages, they use honorifics on names. So this means that you will refer to somebody older than you or younger than you differently. So in Thai, to somebody older than you, you should refer to them as P. So if I'm older than you, you would call me P Stephanie, or my Thai name, Sutasani. If I was younger than you, you'd call me Nong Stephanie. Now, in Thai, it's quite easy because it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. But in some languages, such as Korean, it does matter. Gender will change the word of the honorific. So there's one that all of us know. I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of Oppa Gangnam Style. Well, Oppa actually means elder brother, as spoken from a girl who is younger. If it was for a guy, he would call him Hyang. It sounds quite different in the song, Hyang Gangnam Style, but it is different and it's really important to remember.
Cool.
Something I noticed during my time in Thailand was that working and schooling hours are really long. So I noticed that a lot of people really love music. And maybe it's a way to unwind. But I made a lot of friends through music. So when the radio was on, it doesn't matter what language it's in. There was music in English, Thai, Korean, Japanese, Mandarin, all kinds of languages. And that was really great because people could get involved with anything, even if they didn't understand the music or the lyrics. But with this, I also noticed different themes with music. So here I noticed that a lot of our music is focused around clubbing and even sexy themes, which some people are a little nervous about younger generations watching. But out there I noticed a lot of the lyrics revolved around, if you can work hard, you will do well. And it had this whole fighting spirit, which is like fighting, do well, and you'll keep going on. Of course there are a lot of love songs as well. That's going to be in any culture. An event that I really do advise that people go to are concerts. Concerts are completely different. They range from between 4 and 6 hours long, depending on if the whole agency is putting on a concert or just one group. I was really fortunate that I got to see the Super Show 4, and it was without a doubt, one of the best performances I have ever seen. The other thing that I noticed that was different is packaging of CDs. So it's all the little things that you will forget that will be different. An example I can give is this is the G-Dragon One of a Kind album. Now this is only a mini album, so it only has about 6 or 7 songs on it. But the packaging is incredible. It's not just that, you know, that plastic casing that we're used to, which we see all the time. And I think this is why hard copy sales do so well in Asia. So, I mean, if you open it up, it's got all kinds of things inside. So it's really incredible. They also always have a card which allows you to find out how to audition for the company yourself. This is a really, really good idea, and it encourages people to go for their dreams constantly.
cool.
Now, if you're looking for nightlife, there is loads to do. So my favourite thing was night markets. You can buy everything at night markets. They're always bustling and busy. There's fresh food being cooked everywhere. I used to buy so much food. It was delicious. If you're looking for more clubbing, it's probably best to find a westernised area. That tends to be where the nightclubs are found. Now, throughout Asia, there'll be all kinds of different cafes and clubs. So, something that's got a lot of notice in Japan, and I'm not sure how popular they are, but is a host club. So you'll pay for a man to look after you, who will pour your drinks, keep you entertained while you're there.
Cool.
So now to learn some of the language, I've got Lucy from KTV Cookbook.
Hi!
Welcome.
Thank you.
So you're going to learn some Thai with me.
Okay.
Okay, so what kind of things would you like to learn?
Probably a few useful phrases like hello, how are you, maybe something like I don't speak Thai. Yeah.
Well, if you're speaking Thai, they'll probably think you can.
Okay. Okay.
But we can try that. Okay, so things to remember first is that Thai, the language varies if you're male or female. So,
Okay.
for female, to say I, you're going to say Chan.
Chan. Okay.
Okay? And normally I replace Chan with Stephanie, my name. So I was told that it's used more. Chan isn't really used. But for learning purposes, it's really good to learn as I.
Okay.
The second thing is that it's polite to add onto the end of a sentence ka. That's for female. Okay, so it'll change for guys.
Okay.
For guys, it'd be crap. So, and then also I'd add na. So naka onto the end,
Okay.
which makes it softer and
More polite.
more polite.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Naka.
So, for hello. So hello is sawatdee, but to make it more polite, sawatdee naka.
Swati naka.
Very good.
Is that good? I did say something completely different.
No, it's okay. Sawatdee naka. And then, so, what would you like to know next? How are you?
How are you? Yeah.
Sabai di mai.
Sabai di mai.
So with my, it has to be high tone because it's a
Okay.
question. So my, all mean completely different things.
Okay.
So it's sort of like raising the tone because you're asking a question.
Asking a question. Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's
Sabai di mai.
sabai di mai.
And then I can reply with sabai di khop kanaka. So khop kanaka, khop kun is thank you.
Okay.
So khop kanaka is just more soft and more polite.
So like I'm fine, thank you.
Yes. So sabai di mai.
Oh my gosh. I can't remember what you said.
So sabai di
Sabai di
khop kanaka.
khop kunaka.
So I really hope you found this useful, and I hope that when you go abroad that you don't feel so nervous and you have an amazing time. I really wish you the best of luck. Thank you.